While star players and blockbuster deals tend to grab media attention, every year savvy, under-the-radar signings end up making positive contributions to their new teams. And here are 10 players that aren't grabbing NBA headlines, but will prove to be impact performers this upcoming season. Taurean Prince to the Los Angeles Lakers. One signing that's definitely going under the radar right now is Taurean Prince with the Lakers. It's surprising that the deal isn't getting much media attention since the Lakers have such a big fan base, but Prince will prove to be a perfect fit in Los Angeles. At 6'7", Prince is a prototypical 3-and-D player. Over his career, he shot 37% from deep. However, the 29-year-old has shot above his career average in 3 consecutive seasons. He's not a great rebounder, and he doesn't regularly break defenders down with dribble moves, which is the reason he isn't more highly coveted around the league. However, he brings length, tenacity, and plenty of athleticism on defense, allowing him to guard both the interior and perimeter at a high level. His skills will translate well alongside both LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and his versatility will blend in perfectly with this new squad. John Collins to Utah Jazz. The only reason that the John Collins trade is being overlooked is because people are looking past the Utah Jazz. However, maybe those people should reconsider. The Jazz are putting together a sneaky good young roster, and Collins will be a key part of that. He carries a big contract, so Atlanta wasn't able to trade him for a significant return, but that's not to say Collins won't be able to earn his salary with the Jazz. The 6'9" forward is extremely athletic and has some serious skill in both the interior and on the perimeter. He can throw down alley-oops, shoot the three, and even collect rebounds. At age 25, it wouldn't be surprising to see the Wake Forest product reach new heights with his new team, where he'll seamlessly fit into the starting power forward position between Walker Kessler and Lauri Markkanen. Tyus Jones to the Washington Wizards. A massive 3-team trade that sent Kristaps Porzingis to Boston and Marcus Smart to Memphis got a lot of press this offseason, but the component of the deal that got the least attention was the part that saw Tyus Jones get shipped to the Washington Wizards. Jones has proven he has leadership skills and has also proven that he can step up when needed most. He won a national championship as Duke starting point guard and was one of the best backup point guards in the entire NBA last season in Memphis. He consistently posts one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios in the NBA and could become a key component of a rebuilding Wizards team. Monty Morris to Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons managed to acquire Monty Morris for a second-round pick from the Wizards. The deal will significantly strengthen the Pistons' bench. Morris spent the majority of his career developing with the Denver Nuggets. He's a very competent ball handler and playmaker and can shoot the three at a high rate. There are only so many point guards in the league that can efficiently quarterback an NBA offense, and Monty Morris is one of them. Obi Toppin to Indiana Pacers. Obi Toppin was one of the best players in college basketball not too long ago, but things haven't worked out too well for him since getting drafted 10th overall by the New York Knicks. Still, the power forward is extremely athletic, can shoot the three, and is now 25 years old. He should fit nicely into a young Pacers squad led by Tyrese Halliburton, who love to push the pace on offense. Dennis Schroeder to the Toronto Raptors. When the Raptors signed Schroeder, it might have been our favorite signing of the entire offseason, especially considering the price tag. Fred VanVleet, the team's former starting point guard, signed a contract worth a staggering $43 million per season. Then in response, the Raptors quickly signed Schroeder for only $13 million per year. In Schroeder, the Raps will be gaining a hyper-competitive, feisty, and skilled point guard that'll fit right into the team's identity. He'll take less shots than VanVleet did, which should greatly benefit their top young player, Scotty Barnes. But still, Schroeder's proven in the past that he's more than capable of leading an NBA offense at the point guard position. Seth Curry to the Dallas Mavericks. Seth Curry might not be as good as his brother, but that doesn't mean he can't still bring value. When the Dallas Mavericks went out and signed Curry, they knew exactly what they were getting, a knockdown three-point jump shooter. Curry's a career .435 three-point shooter and is especially lethal in catch-and-shoot situations. With ball-dominant guards like Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving on the roster, the rest of the Mavs roster is bound to get a lot of open looks from deep. And who better than Seth Curry to take them? Cedi Osman to the San Antonio Spurs. Cedi Osman is a Macedonian forward who spent the past 6 seasons playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers. But this offseason, the San Antonio Spurs acquired him in a 3-team deal. Osman's a 6'7" wing that does a bit of everything. He can score from deep, pass the rock, and adequately defend most positions. The Spurs, and specifically head coach Greg Popovich, have a long history of getting the most out of international-born players, and Cedi Osman definitely fits the mold of a player that could thrive in their system. Cameron Payne to the San Antonio Spurs. Another under-the-radar move that the Spurs made this offseason was acquiring Cameron Payne in a deal with the Phoenix Suns. Payne served as a backup point guard last season and was impactful when he was on the floor. Though his 10.3 points and 4.5 assists per game aren't all-star caliber numbers, they're extremely impressive when considering the amount of minutes he played. When you evaluate his stats on a per 36-minute basis, Payne averaged 18.3 points and 8 assists per contest. His ability to create shots both for himself and his teammates will make him a valuable asset for a Spurs team rebuilding a team around their rookie phenom Victor Wembanyama. Josh Richardson to Miami Heat. Last but not least, we think that Josh Richardson will have a positive impact this season after signing with the Miami Heat. The shooting guard, who will be 30 this season, played his first 4 seasons for Miami before being shipped around the league. Now he'll have the opportunity to return to the team where he had his most success. Richardson's style should fit nicely in Miami's playing style and culture. He has some underrated skills both as a ball handler and a shooter, but where he shines brightest is his defensive versatility. At 6'5", Richardson's one of the better perimeter defenders in the league, but has also proven he can switch off and also contest larger players in the interior. He might not have the speed that he had during his last stint in Miami, but that shouldn't be a problem. The Heat are patient on offense and like to grind down their opponents in the half court, a style that will suit Richardson perfectly. Thanks for watching. Which under-the-radar move are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep up with our sports analysis and insights.